anymore. The one time that he did, the judge told him if he ever touched me or anybody living in this house or anybody anymore, that he would end up back in jail.
Oh God!
And he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to go to jail. He said that was the one overnight stay that he had scared him enough.
Oh yeah, I did say. What did he do, Sally? Did he really go for you?
Pardon?
Sorry, What did he do? Did he try strangling you?
Yeah, he tried to strangle me, and my other son that passed away, he called the cops.
Yeah.
I didn't press charge. I mean, I'm not the one that pressed charges, but they had to take him. So.
Yeah, it's out of your hands, isn't it? Once you do like a domestic violence thing, they can charge without the victim wanting to go ahead.
The thing with Heather, he was not attacking her. She had him locked in a room and wouldn't let him out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I know. I mean, we could see that from
Heather will sit there and tell you that's not true, but it is true. I was here.
Sally, I've no Heather. I don't believe a word she says. I think she's a horrible person.
Oh, she is. She's nasty.
I think that having another child when she's lost two to the social services is absolutely just out of order completely.
Yeah.
Do you? So was it when you went for you then when he choked you out? Was that about? Was what happened? Why did he do that?
I'm sorry.
When Chance attacked you, why did he do it?
I don't know. It's been so long ago. I don't remember. I got bad memory right now. I'm 69 years old.
Oh right, okay.
I've got bad memory, and it was probably because I took something away from him at that time, or
Yeah.
I don't really remember what it was. Now, if my other son was still alive in here, he could tell you.
I think it was just because I think Chance had said it was about a girl that you got involved with, a girlfriend or something.
Oh, yes. He was going with this crazy girl from Kansas. Oh. Yeah. And he was upset about something, and he said he was going to go there, and it was in the middle of the winter, and he had no way to get there, and he said he would walk.
Oh, my God.
And I took all of his clothes and everything and locked it up in the basement. That's what happened.
You took his clothes?
I took everything he had and locked it up in the basement so he couldn't take anything with him.
I think that's a wonderful idea, definitely. Is there any chance that he can learn to drive?
He has no interest in it. I'm sure he could, but he has no interest in it. Now, somebody else talked him into it, maybe.
Wow. Well, I just wanted to know because obviously it would make life easier if he could get to Michigan himself.
Oh, we have no problem driving 3 hours.
I know, Sally, but, he's 30 years old. You shouldn't have to do it for him.
Well, that's true.
That's one thing that needs to change. And I love him. I think he's an awesome person. But he's 30, not 17.
I think he needs to to be honest with you, I think he needs to get out of here and see what it's like to be out,
I agree.
I really do, but I can't put him out on the street.
No, I totally understand. I just don't want... I mean, one day I do want children, but I just don't want an adult child on my hands, when it happens all the time.
Where, I don't blame you.
Where men go from their mother's house to their wife, and the wife ends up mothering them, and I just don't... it's not something I'm interested in. And I keep telling him, come on, you've got to make something work. You've got to make money.
Right. Well, maybe if he moved to Michigan with you, he would go out and get a job, but he sure won't get one for me.
Well, he can't move. There's no way that I'd let him do that. He'd have to have a job first. And he's determined to make this music thing work. Now, do you think it will? Because he's asking me to invest quite a lot of money in it.
That's why I'm telling you to wait.
Right.
Wait and see. No. He said you got something like $50,000?
No, I got what I said to him was I got quite a lot actually. My dad was very successful in his business, and I inherited hundreds of thousands. I'll just say that, and I said to Chance that if he really thought the music would work and his other, because he's determined to become an e-racer as well, which, racing cars on the computer. Have you seen him do that?
Yeah.
And I don't think that's why I'm astounded that he doesn't want to drive in real life.
Well, you don't get hurt that way.
Is that what it is? He's scared of it.
Yes. He's not necessarily scared of himself, but he's scared of other people. He's seen other accidents around him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he just has no interest in it. I mean, I don't have no interest in teaching him. I tried to teach my other son, and he almost killed me.
Well,
so I said I would never teach anybody again.
I don't blame you, especially when we see him driving on the computer. He has a lot of crashes on that, so.
Yeah, I think sometimes he does that on purpose, though. It's fun to crash, but it's not real,
Yeah, well, exactly. But he's determined that he's going to make a living out of this e-racing and the music, and I'm frightened that it's something that he said he's been going at it for 11 years. Is it going to happen?
Yeah.
Is it going to happen?
Well, people like Marty keep interfering.
Well, I've told him that I can sort him out. I think he's a bit intimidated by Marty, because I think when he's spoken to him, he's tied him up in knots. He's quite a clever guy. I've spoken to him briefly, and he didn't. He backed off.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have spoken to Marty before, and he didn't tie me up in knots like he does with Chance. Do you see? Do you know what I mean? He doesn't. He's quite. He mixes Chance up and makes him panic.
I'm still not understanding you. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'll tell you what. Basically what I'm saying is that you're right. Marty is a bad person.
Oh, he is. He's horrible.
And
did Chance tell you that he has had people attacking me?
Physically?
No. On the phone.
No. I didn't know that.
Call me all day, all night long, saying nasty things. Well, there's one thing that has happened that I didn't tell Chance about, and I don't want him to know because I don't want him to flip out.
Yeah.
Do you know the thing about the rope?
Yes.
They started sending it to me too.
How many have you had?
Chance had 3 of them sent to, I think 2 or 3 sent to him, and I've had 1 sent to me so far.
Oh my God. When did that happen, Sally?
About 2 weeks ago. But I don't want him to know because he'll flip out.
Yeah, he will. You're right. I will try and find that video where he's waving the gun about. I was so frightened.
Yeah. Well, chances are really a good person he is. It's just these people keep attacking him and making him flip out. It's starting to worry me.
Sally, I know he's a good person, and I wouldn't be interested in anyone that I didn't think was, a suitable boyfriend. I wouldn't do that. I'm not stupid.
Right.
Right. And sometimes I don't think he's used to someone who will, because I won't take any of his bullshit. If he's doing something I don't agree with, I'll tell him.
See, that's what he needs. Now, all these other girls that he's supposedly been with, there's been a couple that have actually lived here, but they were nothing. I'm sorry. They were... You sound like about the best person that's ever come along for him or ever will.
Oh, thank you. I hope it does work out. I really do. I don't think that... I mean, I know that he's got a problem. I know that he's got a bit of a complex about his height. But...
he's got eczema too, and that's bothering him. I don't know if he's told you about it.
He's got what, sorry?
Eczema, it's skin problem.
Ah, yes, I've seen it. I thought it was psoriasis.
Psoriasis is on the head.
Yes, he's got, yeah.
No, this is on his arms and his back.
Yeah. Do you think that's with stress?
Very definitely.
Yeah.
Because he has not had this all of his life. He just started this.
Yeah.
A couple of months ago.
I think it's stress.
And I never thought about that because I go to his doctor's appointments with him.
Yeah.
He hates He hates doctors. He won't go unless I go.
Oh dear.
Well, Ed's the same way. I have to go with him, and he goes with me. That way, we know what each other's, hearing firsthand.
That's a good idea, definitely, because you don't always pick up when you go to the doctors. You don't. It's always good to have two of you so that you know that you hear everything.
Right. But I didn't even think about stress. I should have mentioned that to the doctor. Next time I will.
Yeah, because it does. Those skin conditions can be brought on by stress.
Yeah. You know what Neosporin is?
No.
It's a cream medicine for your hands. Well, I've been putting it on his head lately, and it's starting to clear up.
That's good.
Starting to clear up. That's why he wears those hats, because he gets his head all like that, and then they start teasing him, so that's why he's wearing that hat all the time.
Sally, I'm going to try and get him to shave his head. I mean, I think he's not doing himself any favours by keeping the hair long at the back. That's just my opinion.
I'm sorry?
I said that's just my opinion about, his hair at the back of his head. I think he should shave it.
I don't know if he would or not.
It's just my opinion. I think men, when they start losing the hair...
It's bothered him because ever since he turned about 17 or 18, he's been losing his hair.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh, has he sent you any younger pictures of him?
No, he's not. He hasn't, no.
I'll tell him to send a younger picture of him to you.
That'd be good.
He was so cute. He still is, but he's so cute.
He's definitely grown on. He's definitely impressed me. And this book, this Soul Census, oh my God, it's amazing.
Oh yes, I know. Like I said before, before he graduated from school, I never heard one word come out of his mouth like that. The day he graduated, it changed.
Yeah.
I'm 18 now. I can talk any way I want, and it exploded.
Do you think the rape affected him?
The what?
Rape.
Say that one more time.
Do you think the rape affected him? He got raped by one of his school friends.
Oh, yeah, he was bullied in school too, yes.
No, but he said one of them actually raped him, penetrated him.
Oh. Yeah, he was in school. Yes, that did actually happen.
He's talked about it.
It was a night we had a power outage, and I sent him over to his friend's house to spend the night. We had no lights or anything, and he came back the next day, and that's what happened.
Oh God, I wish he'd have. He told me that he got expelled after that. That the school thought that he had been the perpetrator.
No, he did not get expelled. Oh. That's what he seems to think he did, but no, he was never expelled from school.
Did he go to another school?
They might have made him stay home a couple of days, but they didn't expel him.
Right. Oh, but he went back to that school afterwards. Then he didn't go to another one. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He said it was North. Is it North High? The school name.
Oh, North High. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I think he's been through an awful lot, and I think that's. I mean, I can understand his anger.
Well, has he told you about his dad?
He told me that he got sent to prison on the day he was born.
We adopted him. My ex-husband and I adopted him, or I adopted him before I married him. But he had accepted that child. He was so proud of him, and then we wound up getting a divorce, and he didn't see him for a long time. And his dad sent a message. He wanted him to come to Florida to visit. And when he got there, his dad had been remarried, and this other lady was really mean to him. And they threw him out of the house with just this luggage. Had no place to go. I had to call his old teacher that lived there and have him put him up in a motel. And Ed and I drove up there to pick him up.
Oh, wow. Sorry, Sally, I thought you meant his biological dad, because that's your son, isn't it?
He's my grandson.
No, but you know his biological dad, the one that went to prison?
Oh, he's out now. He has nothing to do with him. He won't talk to him. He won't see him. Nothing.
Is that your son?
Yes, it's my son.
He did tell me that his name was Mark, and that he had him on Facebook.
Yeah, he did. He connected with him on Facebook, but he doesn't no more.
Is he an Anson then?
No, Smith.
All right. Is that so?
Arnson is my maiden name.
Ah, okay.
And that's why Wilkins is Chance's legal name right now, but he goes by Arnson a lot now.
So, I'm sorry for asking this, I'm just interested, but so did you get married to a Smith?
I was married to a Smith once many years ago.
And that's who your 4 children, like Sally Ann and Dale.
I have 4 children.
Yeah.
Bill, Marks, Sally, and Dale Lynn. And then Marks is the one that went to prison. Well, he went to prison after I adopted Chance, but he was married to a girl that was mentally handicapped, and they couldn't take care of kids. Oh, and they had Chance's older brother taken away from him. The state took them away, and then they said, "Oh well, that's okay. We can have another baby." That was their mental thinking. Well, they did get pregnant, and Chance was born at 1 pound 15 ounces.
Also, he had another. Did he have an older brother then? Is it Connie his mum's name?
Do what?
His biological mother, was she called Connie?
Yes.
He told me about that. I didn't know that they'd had another child though.
Yeah, they had another boy. His name. Well, he was adopted. His foster parents adopted him. and they won't let us have any contact with him.
Oh no! What was his name?
When he was born, he was named after. Okay, Mark is not his real name. That's his middle name, Ruple, Ruple. He was named for his great-grandfather. And so Chance's brother was named after him also.
Ah, so he was called, your son was called Ruple Smith?
Yes.
Got ya.
And then after the people adopted him, they named him William Eric, I think. Because he was just a baby when, they were just babies when he got adopted. And everybody's always called him Buddy.
Right. That's his oldest brother's not normally called Buddy.
Yes. They're not even 9 months apart.
Oh wow.
In age. Chance was born September 20th, 1990. Buddy was born his birthday's in November. So for 1 month out of the year, they're both the same age.
Wow. So what about Connie's family then? Do they not want to know, Chance?
No. Every time I get a hold of his biological grandmother, she says she will call and she'll keep in touch, and she never does. And Connie passed away. Her house got on fire, and she burned up in the fire.
Wow. Oh, I'm so sorry.
And that happened on Chance's birthday.
That's heartbreaking, Sally.
Chance has been through a lot.
I know.
Yeah. He's been through a lot. And people have played mind games with him. And I just wish I could get him to go sit down with a counselor and really talk.
Yeah.
It would. I think it would help, but he absolutely refuses.
Is that why you won't...
He says
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm just going to say, is that why he won't get a disability check? He's embarrassed.
Oh, no. That's why I told you I wanted to talk to you about that when you get here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so when he was little, when we lived in Florida, when we lived in Washington State, my brother helped me get him on disability.
Hmm.
And when we moved to Florida, which has different state laws, they said he didn't qualify. So they kicked him off of it. And now that he's in another state, all his school teachers, the judge, when he went to court, everybody keeps asking him why he isn't on disability. I don't know how to go about doing it. Nobody will help me.
I can help you,
Okay, that's what I was going to ask. Maybe you can help. I don't know if you know about that stuff, but when you mentioned your brother, then I thought, well, maybe you could help. Because I don't know. I'm computer stupid, and when it comes to going out illegal stuff, I'm really stupid.
Right. No, I can definitely help with that, no problem. And when I come down, we'll have a look at it. I'll have a look on the internet before I arrive, and then we can start. Because I think it's only fair that just for your sake as well, that there's an income, because keeping a 30-year-old man cannot be cheap.
Believe it or not, it doesn't cost me anything.
Oh.
He gets his food stamps.
Ah, does he? Right, okay.
And see, so I have really kind of considered that a part of the rent. I mean, he doesn't eat much. He's a very small eater. And when he gets mad at somebody, if he's sitting at the table and he gets mad at somebody, he doesn't eat at all. He'll get up and walk away and go upstairs.
I know.
It doesn't bother him to not eat, but he doesn't eat a lot. Maybe $200 doesn't cover everything, but it does help.
Yeah, definitely. Every penny, every cent is helpful. Definitely. I will have a look.
And the only money that we spend on him otherwise is done through a gift, like his birthday or stuff like that. Christmas. I mean, that's how he gets his clothes, and
Right. Does he have any Does he have any other medical problems I need to know about that he might not have said? Does he have any anything that? Because I know that he was born with one kidney and lung problems.
You know, and that's where they're saying that we have not been able to get a doctor to say that there is something really wrong with him, but yet he was only born with one kidney, and yes, that does affect him.
Right.
You see, and so that would be one of the things that would have to go toward her trying to get him his disability back.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking, because I think it'd be very remiss not to try at least, because we're not going to lose anything. We'll only gain.
Well, if you're willing to help me, I'm willing to go do it.
Yeah, yes, of course.
I have a daughter here that Dale Lynn. She lives not even 10 miles away. I don't even think she lives 5 miles away, and I haven't seen her in months and months and months.
What about?
And so she gets all this kind of stuff, but she won't help me.
Wow.
She won't help me at all. I mean, so I mean, what can I do?
Well, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. That's true. You know, there's not much else you could do. If Chance won't, get help from, what can you do? He's a grown man.
Right.
I'm gonna make him sit down and look at the forms and everything with me, so that he can't just say, "Oh, Mum will deal with that." I don't want him to say, "Oh, Sarah will deal with that." He needs to learn.
Yeah. That he does. Ed and I would both agree with you.
He's wasting himself. I mean, does he get on with Ed?
Does he what?
Does he get on with Ed? Do him and Ed fight, or?
They've been in 2 physical fights, but that was normally and that's when something has really struck him. Ed fights back.
I don't blame him.
The only way it gets stopped is I literally get in between them.
Yeah.
Neither one of them will hit me.
Well, no, but Sally, the thing is, he needs to get out of that house. You need your privacy with Ed.
Oh, yes. That would be so nice. Well, in my whole life, in 69 years, I've never been by myself.
No, it's not. I mean, we're all grown-ups here. I think it's about time you and Ed lived alone.
Well, you don't know if Ed's Chance has told you, but Ed is 15 years younger than me.
Oh, Sally the Cougar. Sally the Cougar. Well, even more.
My girlfriend says I'm not a cougar. I'm a panther.
That's even more reason, Sally, for him to get out of the house. If you've got a man that's 15 years younger, he needs to go. He needs to get out.
He was born 6 months after my oldest son was born.
All right.
Yeah, well, he doesn't look 53, but he looks older. He's had a hard life too.
Nevertheless, he's still 15 years younger.
Yeah, well, look at you. You're getting Chance. He's 5 years younger.
He is indeed. Yeah, he's 5 years younger than me. I really do think, though, that if he can calm his anger, I can make this work.
Okay.
But I'm gonna reserve.
When you talk to him about that, I can't be around her because he's gonna blame it on me.
No, this is totally between us, and I hope I think it's a two-way thing. I'm saying things that I don't really want Chance to hear me saying, because I know he gets a complex about it.
Right.
But that's why I don't bullshit him. I tell him when I think he's doing something that I disagree with. And sometimes he rages about it, like he'll just not speak to me. But I can't see any other way that it'd work.
Right.
I'm not gonna be I'm not stupid, and I'm not gonna play games with him. No way.
That you shouldn't.
No.
You shouldn't.
He's an adult, and I feel like sometimes maybe the girls he's been with before have made him feel inferior, but he needs like a confidence boost.
Definitely. The first girl that lived here, her name was Heather too. She was nasty.
Right.
Did he tell you? Has he told you about her?
No, I know he had a girlfriend called Heather before the other Heather, but he's not really. He's not really.
I caught her sending nasty pictures of herself to guys on the internet that she did not know.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. That's what broke them up. Chance couldn't handle that.
What was it like having the other Heather there with you, living with you? Because I didn't really care for her.
This last Heather?
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I had never gone to Mississippi to pick her up.
It's a long drive.
Yeah. Yeah. I drove all the way to Mississippi to pick her up. And when we went to pick her up, we were with the understanding that she was bringing her baby with her. Well, she didn't. She left the baby behind. And then she's married to another girl.
Ugh.
And the other girl has custody of her baby.
Jesus Christ.
Well, we went back another time to Mississippi to see if we try to get the baby back, and that didn't turn out, and so that was a waste of time.
Did you know that
this other Heather was just horrible? She's the most horriblest person I've ever known.
Did she do any of the driving when you went down there?
Oh, I wouldn't let her drive my car.
Right. Could she drive?
Oh yeah, she could drive. She had her driver's license. But my car is my car. I don't let nobody drive it.
Yeah, well, especially if she's not on the insurance.
No, she's not on her insurance.
Well,
we're the only ones on our vehicles too. Matter of fact, my car isn't even in my name because when I bought the car, I didn't have my driver's license.
Right.
I had let it go, so we put the car in Ed's name, and then I went down and got my driver's license. So
yeah.
The car is actually in Ed's name.
Well,
I had to get hit by a bus to get that car, or by a car.
Oh, did you get what with compensation?
Yeah, I got quite a bit of money. I don't have it anymore. That's what I was going to tell. If you only had $50,000, don't waste your money. No. Hang on to it. I foolishly spent everything I had.
On chance?
No, on myself.
No. I'm getting...
I got myself everything that I've ever wanted over the years but could never afford.
I'm glad that you've done that and you didn't spend it on anyone else, because I can tell you're the sort of person that would.
Well, I kind of overspent on Ed's Christmas present that year, but he had a truck and I got it all decked out.
Well,
but that was his Christmas present. It wasn't really that much.
No, but he's 15 years younger, Sally. You've got to keep that man.
I don't think that's what keeps him here.
No, that's why you need to get Chance out of the house.
Right. Okay, well, hey, listen, I need to get going.
Okay.
Ed's going to be home in just a few minutes.
Okay, well, it's been absolutely lovely talking to you, and I'll Discord message you, but I would love to talk again.
Okay.
And I'll
talk to you later.
Yeah, I'll see you next Friday, but I'll talk to you before. Thanks, Sally.
All right.
Bye.
All right. Bye.